There's justice for you. Right.
These videos are not for children. If you're a children, then piss off.
Hey there, it's me, your least favorite YouTuber, Infuso. And big things are happening down at Warner Brothers. Things that I'm personally really excited for. There's so many projects in store, and there's so very little that we know about them. There's all these rumors floating around, but there really aren't that many absolutes. The only thing that's clear right now is that for better or worse, DC is shaking things up with their cinematic universe. The upcoming Flash movie is a Flashpoint story. A story which usually sees Barry royally fuck up the universe by altering the timeline, which at this point in time is kinda Flash's MO. Honestly, you could rename the CW's Flash series Barry Fucks Up the Timeline. You know, let's just go the snakes on a plane route and get straight to the point. But this Flash movie will not only see Barry travel back in time, but also apparently travel to alternate universes. Cause apparently, this new one wants to fuck up more than one. It is in this movie that he'll meet several people. Supergirl from the Injustice universe, another Flash played by Ezra Miller, the Flash from the Flash series, and Michael Keaton's Batman from Batman 1989 and Batman Returns. A lot of the internet has been up in arms because allegedly, Barry's Universal Speedrun will see a host of all new changes made to this universe. Changes that will include replacing Superman with Supergirl, and replacing Batman with Batgirl, in some form or fashion. And I'm gonna say something, this might be a little bit controversial, but I want you to just hear me out. This is gonna upset some of you, I know for sure, because some of y'all just read my Why I Didn't Like Spider-Man No Way Home video title and thought that was enough to just be like, unsubscribe. So I'm gonna say something that's a little controversial here, but if I was stepping away from controversy, it really wouldn't be me. In regards to replacing Batman and Superman with Supergirl and Batgirl.
Do it! Just do it!
Now, I get how this could be seen as pandering. And hell, maybe it is. Maybe this is DC's new way of getting a new audience, trying to build a new demographic. You know, that could very well be the case. I'm not doubting that. But I think it's time that we all admit that the DCEU is in dire need of a shakeup. People seem to be upset with the idea of replacing Batman and Superman. But guys, I hate to break this to you. They're already gone. Henry Cavill has his hands tied with The Witcher. He's gonna do that show probably until he finds his real-life kryptonite. That man is a fucking geek, and he's having a good time there. He enjoys the work he's doing, he's a fan of the source material, it's a dream come true, and he gets paid a shitload of money to do it. His hands are full. And Ben Affleck has seemed over the whole I'm Batman thing since Batman v Superman was released. He's publicly stated on multiple occasions that he's ready to pass the mantle. He doesn't want to do these movies anymore. And with the reception of the majority of movies he's played this role in, I can't really blame him. It requires a lot of work, and it's probably not all that rewarding. I mean, I'm sure the money is quite rewarding, but like, the guy doesn't want to do it, is my point.
I'm rich.
The only reason he came back to do Zack Snyder's Justice League is because he believed in Zack Snyder. He had a good relationship with him, and also, again, they paid him a lot of money. But that is the only reason he came back for that.
I'm rich.
I imagine the only way that he's coming back for Flashpoint is kind of the Harrison Ford Han Solo thing. You know, he definitely walked up to someone and he's like, look, I'm a man of my word. I will do this. But you have to promise me.
The bat is dead.
Do you know how many people since the first movie released have come up to me and yelled, Martha, I'm done. We're not talking about Batman Beyond, we're talking about Batman Begone. Your Batman and Superman are already gone. Someone is needed to take these mantles and replace the giant holes they leave behind in this continuity. So why not Batgirl and Supergirl? Those are two characters I actually happen to really love. I'm excited to see a Batgirl movie. And I'm curious to see what they do in a live-action Supergirl film. No, not that one. I'm not acknowledging that. I have no idea what that is. Take it away. Look, as someone who's a fan of not just Batman, but the world that surrounds him, to me, a Batgirl movie is more than welcome. I'm completely in favor of getting the chance to see more of the Bat family on the big screen. Do y'all realize that even with the superhero hype, the closest we've got to seeing that was this? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, but we did see that one dead Robin suit in that one movie. Yeah, that was great.
Thank you for that.
On top of that, we're seeing Michael Keaton, many people's favorite Batman, return to the role and serve as a mentor of sorts toward this new up-and-comer. Similar to Batman Beyond, but now instead of Terry McGinnis, it's Barbara Gordon taking the mantle. I really don't mind this at all. I know a couple months ago, before this was confirmed, this was brought up. It was vehemently denied, but after everybody started losing their goddamn mind, but that sounded like a really interesting premise to me then, and it still does now. I don't mind this at all. The thing that really annoys me is that I've seen a lot of people try to make a comparison between this and Batwoman, and let me just tell you, as somebody who loves the Batwoman character, and loves the Batgirl character, and is excited for this movie, but absolutely hates the Batwoman TV show, let me tell you, you are way off. Batwoman in that show took the mantle, like took it from somebody, like stole it, essentially. She wasn't trained to take it, she didn't have the torch passed down to her, she saw the suit and thought, oh yeah, I guess I'm Batman now, that's how that works. This Batgirl has not only a Batman, but the Batman. No, not the Batman. The Batman. Helping her on her missions and helping her hone her skills. She is being trained by the Batman. And it's also because of her in the role that we're getting to see more Michael Keaton Batman. Really, what more could you want? I know this might shock a lot of you, but I'm for these changes. If they're done right, which I hope they will be. If these characters and story beats are handled with respect to both the past and the future, I think it will make for a more than pleasant present for the DCEU. And on top of that, this is the big one here. We're not losing Batman or Superman, we're just losing this Batman and Superman. The movie The Batman isn't going the route of the Joker. That's been made clear. This is not a one-off project. There are already plans in place for this movie to kickstart a second cinematic universe. A universe where it's already been made clear from this first movie that a Superman exists. There are shows planned publicly, this is public knowledge, that follow the Batman continuity. And there are follow-up movies that are now being kept on the down low and the hush-hush that are being made to follow this Batman movie. We're not losing out on Batman and Superman. We're just getting them somewhere else.
We should take
Batman and Superman
and push it somewhere else!
And I think when you put all that information together, this really isn't the tragedy that some DC fans are making it out to be. This is an exciting time, and am I saying that it's definitely gonna go great and everything's gonna be swell? No, absolutely not. I have no idea, but I'm hopeful and I think you should be too. Not that I'm telling you to be. I'm not telling you how to feel, I'm just suggesting emotion for you. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. There are some things I've come to learn about the HBO Max exclusive Batgirl movie that are really bizarre but also really interesting. One of which being that while Michael Keaton will be returning as Batman, he won't be the Batman from the 1989 Batman and Batman Returns, allegedly. And yet, everything I've read about the Flash movie suggests that this is in fact the Batman from those two movies. So it's very confusing as to what this all means. Like, I get how that information could sound a little bit contradictory, but with the emphasis being put on the multiverse in both Marvel and DC, it may not be. What further muddles things up is that J. Jonah Jameson himself, J.K. Simmons, is set to come back to his role of Commissioner Gordon. So this is still all taking place in the DC Extended Universe, post Barry fucking things up. And my question is, does this mean Flash somehow alters the universe and turns Daredevil into the Vulture?
I don't know!
I don't know, but I'm more than just a little interested in finding out.
Now let's talk about
The Suit.
Can we talk about
The Suit.
Please, I'm dying to talk about
The Suit.
with you all day.
The suit is literal perfection.
This is a really great photo, and the suit seems to fit her. I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about it fits her aesthetic. When I see this, I don't see an actress in a role. I look at this and I see Batgirl. So I remain pleasantly optimistic about the future of these films. There's been an increase in quality recently in DC-related projects, so I'm not expecting them to let us all down. I mean, they have before. They have quite a bit, actually. What with the dumpster fire called Batman v Superman, the awful Joss Whedon Justice League, not making the significantly better Zack Snyder Justice League canon, there have definitely been some misfires. So I guess I'm going into these movies cautiously optimistic. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to tell me how wrong I am in the comment section below. That is what it's there for after all. Anyway, with all that being said, I was your least favorite YouTuber, Infuso, and I thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.
I am vengeance. I am the night, and that was Infuso. Just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out.
So, if you like the words that came out of his mouth hole, and you too would like to become a V-generate, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, nerds!
And if you're not joining the fun, you're in for one bad day. And you know what they say about having one bad day?
Catch him next time. Same bat time. Same bat channel.